Yo, yo, what's up, Mob Squad? It's C Street, right? The voice of the culture and the heart of the streets. But today we got a real special panel with us. Now we got Jay Nunez with us today. He is a director, award-winning director, and he got a new film that he got. It's called To Catch a Killer. And we got the whole cast with us today. We getting lit today. How y'all doing today?
Good.
Oh, we're doing fabulous. Hello.
Good.
Look, we got most of the whole cast. So let's go ahead through the list, you know what I'm saying, from top to bottom. Introduce yourself, and then we'll go ahead and start talking to everybody individually in the group and everything. Just introduce yourself for the people out there.
I'm Jay. I'm the writer-director of To Catch a Killer.
Hi, I'm Sophia. I play April in To Catch a Killer.
And I'm a Quill. I play Kieran, one of the principal actors in To Catch a Killer.
Hello, I'm DJ. I play Devin, the dude in To Catch a Killer.
My man,
I'm
Chico, you
Chico.
with
I
us?
play Connor in the same film.
All right. Hey, I appreciate having all of y'all with us. You know what I'm saying? It was a very, very interesting film. Now we know everybody know I'm from DC, but just kind of like let everybody know like where y'all from, where you was raised at and everything. So you know what I'm saying? We gonna get the feel of everything.
I'm actually from Sunnyvale, so I'm from Northern California, the Yay area, right, DJ?
Word up, Sunnyvale. Well, we out here from San Jose, Bay area all day.
So everybody, so I just want to know, like everybody located in the same area, or y'all kind of broken up? Because I know everybody ain't from the same area. Go ahead and shout out where you from.
I was born and raised in San Jose.
Yeah, I think all of us are from like the Bay Area, San Jose area.
Yeah, we're all.
Yep, born and
East
raised.
side?
And we just so happen to bump into each
Cali,
other.
Cali.
What do you know?
Yeah, we're all repping the 408.
Right? Good old universe brought us together.
Exactly.
Okay, it's such a blessing to have you here with us. Jay Nunez, the director of this award-winning film, going through these festival runs. Now, before we get to everybody individually, what can you tell us about this film? It's a very good film, though. I mean, I ain't gonna hold y'all either.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. To Catch a Killer basically is a story about a girl named April, and she's navigating high school life with her best friend, Serena. My AD and I affectionately call them the enablers because they seem to enable each other making bad choices. But you got to see the film for that. And the backdrop of all this is there's a serial killer going around, and he's taking people out left and right, like young high school girls. And at some point, the serial killer snatches the wrong girl, and April's father, played by actor Ted Barnum, who was in the original Caught in the Middle, he's a forensic pathologist who doesn't eat his veggies.
Obviously.
He don't eat his veggies. But so he starts working the case, and he's worried that his daughter is snatched because this killer has a certain pattern. And he's doing a little twist in there with the whole killer.
Absolutely. Now they checking y'all out in the UK. They said they want to check it out in the UK. So salute to everybody that's a part of it. So briefly, a little bit of detail. Can you tell us about the roles that y'all in? And we're gonna start from top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? From Jay to Sophie to Chico to Quill. You know.
So Mike,
just briefly, and your experience. I know. I just started movies and everything, so I know you got a little highlight of the best experience in that scene. The scene you want to share with us, please. Start with you, Jay.
My character is Mike Torres. Who's in the original Caught in the Middle short film, and I make a cameo in this film to bridge what's going on with my web series at the same time. So To Catch a Killer runs concurrent with my web series, which is now out on YouTube. Shameless plug right there. And I just made a cameo in the movie to link the two, since I have a shared film universe.
You got a shared universe. Look, the link is in the description for y'all to check it. I already got it in there. We set that up right. I like how you say that. You say it's a shared universe. Can you talk about that a little bit? Like, is it proceeding, film to it?
So all of my films, they're all in the crime and suspense genre. We started way back in like 2000. It was your first film's always a rough experience, and I got to tell you, if I thought the audio was bad in this film, the audio in that film is. Ugh. But basically, all my stories are connected. All the characters are connected somehow. Like Sophia, who plays April, when I decided to make this film, I was talking to Ted. I said, Ted, what if we give Dr. Cameron a daughter? And he's like, oh, I like this idea. He's like, you have someone in mind. And at the time, I was like, no, I'm just rewriting the script now with my friend's dog, Tommy.
Right.
And Sophia started working at my job site at the time, and I was watching her, and I was like, she kind of looks like Ted. Might be the glasses. And so I rolled up on her one day when I'm supposed to be working with the kids, and I was like, hey, Sophia, I'm making this movie. And she looked at me like, fuck out of here, you're making a movie. Because I'm in the Bay Area. When you say something like that in SoCal, it's like, oh, what are you doing? So I told her my name. I said, Google me, look me up, call the local SAG office. Here's my information. And she got back to me the next day, and, we talked, and I said, well, come in for an audition. And, she told me she had some theater experience, and it went from there. And then this girl named Bella came into audition from DJ's acting class. And that's how I met DJ, through her. And then DJ referred Chico, who came to an audition, and Aquil came to the same audition. And originally we were going to have them swap roles, but my casting directors were like, what if we do something against the grain? Chico's tall, he's athletic. You would think, oh, that guy is the killer.
Right.
But then when Aquil came into audition, we were like, can you read the other part too? And so when he read Kieran's part in the audition, we were kind of like looking at each other like, that guy.
But let me tell you something. I love the cast, and I told you, you know what I'm saying? I had to stop hit you up on the DM as I was watching it. I had to try Georgia Jane. But the casting was so superb. And let me tell you something, I ain't even gonna lie. My man Aquil got me. Just for the simple fact when the reveal, because he got like two plot twists, he got like two reveals, and I was like, oh yeah, I was like, this dude right here. Let's go ahead and jump into Sophia. Please tell everybody your character and one of your greatest highlights you had filming with Jay.
No, he didn't say.
Yeah, absolutely. So I play April. And April is pretty much just a basic teenage girl. It's her 18th birthday, and she's naive, she's sassy, she's, and she's smart and clever in her own way. And she just somehow gets roped into the wrong place, wrong time.
Wrong place, wrong time is the best way to describe it. Like, I don't even like, for real. I'm watching the jank, and I'm looking at Jay as he's delivering the news to the other detective. I'm like, how in the world did she get trapped up in this jank? Because I was like, I know it's gonna be some suspense in this jank. Hey, you just got dealt a bad hand. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
And look, Aquil, you evil, bro. I don't even know how you do that. You know what I'm saying, bro? You put the time on it, bro.
Yeah, so
Hey,
hey.
Hey,
So yeah, I'm a
Shout out
12.
to good. Shout outs
Sophia made it though.
to the other actors that wasn't able to appear, but we gonna get them on another interview. You know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna do that for y'all. I see y'all loving it. So Chico, is it Chino or Chico?
Chico.
Go ahead, Chico. Go ahead and let us know what was your character and what was one of the highlights that you had filming with the cast.
My character was Connor. I think the highlight was trying something new and different because it's like a whole new, field for me, sort of, kind of behind the camera. And I think it's just cool being around different people that I know and acting and getting out of my comfort zone.
Okay, let me ask you this. It seemed like it was a whole little networking thing, and you got the role and everything. How did you feel? I don't know if you applied. Did you apply for the role? Like, how did you feel when he was like, "Hey, yo, I'm being in a SAG film by award-winning Jay Nunez." How did that come about for you?
Um, yeah, I was referred by the right next to me, this guy, and then I reached out to Jay, and then I did an interview, and then from there, I'm like, all right, well, it looks like we'll go on from there, and then after that, just everything on from there went smooth.
Okay, tell us just a little bit about your character, man, because I love the movie. I love how all y'all portray it. I could definitely tell y'all had a lot of practice and everything before y'all did the filming. So just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because it's very interesting, bro.
It seemed like Connor's like a real sneaky dude. He has like multiple people he's been kind of messing around with, same party, and so
At the party.
he's kind of the reason why a lot of things are kind of like in the party are kind of sneaky and ishy.
Hmm.
So he's kind of like a
Was this
troublemaker,
your
but
first
then tries to
film?
get himself out of it.
I mean,
Was
is
this
he
your first
really a
film?
troublemaker though, Chico? Or was he just doing dirt behind April's back? I mean,
He's
Yeah.
sneaky.
That's
Probably
sneaky,
that.
sneaky.
Yeah, this is my first time doing it, like a film like this behind like the camera and stuff. I did like plays and stuff in like high school, but this is the first time I did something like this.
Yeah.
So
I
let
feel
me
like we
ask you this.
both have the same kind of background. It was both of our first times being behind the camera, mostly done stuff on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was my first time being behind the camera and it was very, very different than live theater.
Okay, so Sophia and
Yeah.
Chico, do both of y'all plan on being in additional films?
Yes, until I'm dead.
All right.
Life is busy, but I hope so.
All right, we gonna see what's up. When y'all do them films, y'all definitely got a home right here to promote
Mhm.
that. DJ, please explain to us your character, because me and Jay, we talk the most about your character. Let's tell the people
Okay.
about your character and some of the fun time that you had filming this with the cast and crew, man.
Oh man, where do I begin? Okay. So the character Devin is longtime friends with April, the main character. And this dude, I guess he's slanging tree. It's like the party dude. He's like there for April, but I guess he's aware that all this murderous things and like suspicious things was going on in the background. But his role basically, I liked it a lot because I could bring out a lot of out of his character, and I like feel like Jay, um, he saw it and he's like, oh, I see this motherfucker playing Devin. I'm sorry for cussing. I don't know if that's appropriate, but I cuss sometimes. I'm sorry. But
You're
Jay saw
fine.
the character and he was like, okay, this is like this he could be Devin. And Bella chose me from the class, and then he instantly knew what was going on. But I was happy to join this role, and I was pretty excited about it. That's how I feel. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty dope. Um,
Yeah. Dope.
was this your first role?
No, wait, no, not necessarily.
Okay. And we
First role with
repping,
Jay.
huh?
It was the first role with Jay, one of Jay's productions. Like I never met this guy before this for the project, and I was happy to meet him.
Do you continue on going further with your acting career?
Yes, I do.
You got something in the works? You got something in the chamber already?
Yeah, I got a lot of things in the chamber. Actually, I did some short films over at Deanza, and then I got Jay's projects. We also got a few web series that Jay was mentioning about coming up
Yeah.
soon. I don't know. I could expose this type of information. I know it's classified for Jay, but he did tell me there was some works in the makings, and also with his buddy Jason, there's some projects coming up. But I'm pretty excited. I mean, with everything going on, it's like, yeah, I'm pretty excited. Want for this career.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, oh, the scene, like, yo, you ever did it? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, you comic relief and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, a lot of eyes on you on this jank. You know what I'm saying? Like, like you may not be the lead, but you definitely very, very important in this jank. You know what I'm saying? You could arguably be the lead. I don't know. Hey, look, my man. We want to know, like, how authentic it was when you was kind of tipsy and everything. The
Oh,
director Jay, you know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to get you in trouble or anything like that, but that joke seemed too real. Yeah, you
damn,
know what I'm
dog.
talking about. My girl,
Yeah,
hey,
it
hey,
felt authentic.
Sophia.
Like I said, it's because Jay saw the character. He met me. I guess just from
Mhm.
the impression, he's like, oh, yeah, this guy could be Devin, like straight up. And I was just like, I was
Yeah.
feeling the lines, just the direction, everything, and just filming it felt pretty natural. Like everybody, we all did a very excellent job. I felt like we were a good team. I felt like this production was amazing. I'm happy for the team
You
that we had
nervous?
too. It was pretty good.
Was you nervous?
No, I felt like I could express this character. I like to have range, but this was actually like the lines, like the character felt who I was
Okay,
in real life,
okay. I was
in a way.
watching the
So with limit.
hey, I was talking to Jay, right? And I was DMing. I was like, bro, I was like, he was saying, yeah, DJ, and I was like, I watched the whole film and I seen this guy at the end, right, on the credits, and I was like, I can't find him nowhere, but just like in one scene, I was like, who is he? He was like, hey, Jay, tell me, he said he cut his head.
Oh yeah. Tell them about how you cut your hair, before we had to have
Oh my
you film.
goodness gracious, bro. My bad. I did cut my hair during the middle of production. We weren't finished because I was in LA. It was getting hot. I forgot all about my jury film. I had to cut it. It was an emergency. It was getting all
It was
tangled
an
and real
emergency,
matted back
bro.
here.
Causing continuity.
Hey, I like that one. Hey, I like
It
that one.
didn't.
Hey, you calling up wifey, whatever. Hey, look, I got an emergency. It's important, and I'm not even playing. What is it, baby? I need my hair cut. I like that one, bro.
And Jay called me up. He was like, "You cut your hair."
Yeah. So
You cut your hair.
So C Street, I found
He's
out.
mad.
I'm looking on Instagram one day, and we're getting ready to film next week, and I see DJ posted a photo, and I'm like, this motherfucker cut his hair. We're filming it.
Oh,
what the fuck
now
did
you
you
press
just
the
do?
button.
I get on my phone. I call him up. I'm like, hey, DJ, what's up? He's like, oh, Jay, what's going on? My man. And I'm like, you cut your hair. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, we're filming another scene, another part of the party scene. You don't have, your hair's not going to look right. He's like, oh.
I forgot.
My bad.
Oh,
He was like, oh, my bad. I'm like, do you got a hat? We got to put a hat on you. And that's how the whole singing birthday
it was a
hat
problem.
on. And he's like, hey, Connor, your girl over here. Yeah, with that, yeah. I'm not
We
gonna
made
lie,
it work.
I was pretty mad for about
It was dope.
15 minutes.
Yeah, you gotta realize it was an emergency.
I mean,
It was an emergency.
it worked out in the end. That's all that matters.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. DJ, I think you gotta go. So let's go ahead and ask you a couple questions, a little bit quick. Um, would you
Okay.
you said you from that area? Which area is it again? Because we all the way over here in DC, baby.
Ooh, DC. We out here in San Jose, right here in the Bay Area, California, on the east
Okay, you
side
grew
to
up in
be
that little.
exact. And we all in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
Y'all in the Bay Area. Y'all in the Bay Area. You
Most
grew
of
up in
us.
that area,
I know
right?
some of us moved.
Most
Yeah.
of us.
We're
We're
from
all
the
from the
Bay,
Bay.
but Aquil and I live
Aquil, where you from? Where you from, Aquil?
I'm from the Bay Area, San Jose, but I'm in LA currently. I live in LA now.
All right, let's do a little hood shout out right quick if y'all want to.
Okay.
Shout out to
All
San
right.
Jose,
I hope I'm just shut.
hometown.
Did you say Chinatown?
No, I said hometown.
Chinatown.
Oh, I thought you said Chinatown. I was like, what?
Shout out to Japantown.
Right. There's Japantown,
Chinatown,
there's
Daytown.
Chinatown.
Hell yeah.
All right. Hey,
Shout out to you
okay, let's
guys.
get
All
into
love.
it.
Are you out, DJ? Are you leaving?
Yes. Unfortunately, I gotta be out a little bit. There's some things I gotta like run into. Emergency. I'm happy to see all y'all once
There's
again.
emergencies.
I
What
wish
that means?
all y'all long love and success. Thank you for letting me be on this live cam. I'm happy to see y'all. Hey, Aquil, I'm gonna reunite. We gotta reunite soon enough.
Yeah, hit me up, man. We'll
Right
be
to
together.
go. For real.
It's good.
I love y'all. I love y'all
Thank
very
you.
much. Miss y'all. All right, Jay, we'll keep
All
in
right,
touch
man.
then.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you showed up because you was afraid that you was gonna see somebody's hands.
Oh, yeah. Throw them hands now, Sophia. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Roar.
The biggest fight since Tyson and Roy Jones, baby.
Right on. One love. All
I
right, thanks,
appreciate
sweet
you
treat.
coming in for real.
DJ.
Come in, tap in anytime, get interviewed, any project you got, open invitation.
DJ's out.
All right. All right, next up we got a Quill.
What's
That guy.
What's going
Tell us about
on?
your role, who you play, and one of the highlights you had working with the cast and crew, my man.
I play Kieran. This was actually my first role, like Sophia and DJ as well. So surprisingly, I think the highlight of the film was being able to flip your emotions of the character and kind of develop the mindset of like a manipulative, evil but sensitive person, and play the role in different scenes and give the vibe of different people in different settings. So that was a big highlight for me. Working with other actors was a new thing for me as well because, like I said, this was the first on-camera film or project that I did. So getting the chance to meet other actors and network helped elevate myself.
Hey, look, let me tell you something, Jay. You did an awesome job casting this young man. Now, when I was watching the movie, and we never discussed this or anything, but I didn't know this was your first film. How much practice did it take? You know what I'm saying? Did you for you to prepare? Because you know what I'm saying. I look for micro. You know what I'm saying? Expressions. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't really tell in your face that you had like nervousness, so I could tell that you was well prepared. You know what I'm saying? I can tell, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had no conversation with nobody, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my own study. You know what I'm saying? I thought he probably picked the experience, but I ain't know, you know what I'm saying? This is your first thing. So tell us a little bit about that, because a lot of people watching this, Jay, and you can be inspiration to all y'all inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Just keep on doing what you trying to do. But you stepped in there and you got something good and you really delivered. Use the principle. So walk us through that, please.
I appreciate that. Yeah. So, I guess walking you guys through it, I actually found the audition on Craigslist because I do, and I am furthering my acting career. And at this time, I was looking to submit to talent agencies and I needed a film credit on my resume. So I looked on Craigslist for, any short film, college films in the area. And that's how I came across Jay's. I got my headshot together. I don't think I brought anything else, but anyways, I came in to audition for Jay and the casting director that was there. And then I thought it like went okay. And then I left and I didn't give him any of my materials to like contact me back. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I didn't leave my resume, I didn't leave my headshot. Like I just did the audition and left. Like what the? So then I'm like, I get in my car and I just had driven off. And then I called Jay back and I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, like I didn't give you my headshot, like I didn't give you my resume. Am I still eligible for the role? Like I was just hella nervous and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna get I'm not gonna get the part. I'm not gonna get it. It's fine. So then when I call him to see if I can come back and give him my materials, he's like, oh, better yet, we'd actually like to cast you for the main part. So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, okay, we out here. So I was really happy. And like you mentioned earlier, I was really excited because I was like, okay, this is my first film, SAG franchise, it's a thing. So, where was I? So now being on set was a whole different thing. I think in preparation, I read the script like 10 times front to back. So that was just that. And that wasn't me memorizing the lines. That was me getting a feel of the story, looking at where the pauses would be. When I go about memorizing a script, I don't try to memorize the whole script. I try to break it down scene by scene, and I memorize scene 1 and then memorize scene 2 and then make sure that each scenes are good before I can move on to the next one and the next one. But I also have had previous acting training as well, so I made sure I was prepared as hell for this role because it was my first one and I needed something for real and I could not disappoint because I could not put nothing mediocre out there that's going to be seen by lots of people.
Absolutely. Jay, I want to know, what is it that you've seen in these individuals that made you want to select them for these roles? Because I know that you're award-winning director. You with Screen Actors Guild with SAG, you know what I'm saying? And you don't just select no anybody. I know that. So what, like something had to be special with each.
So I just need to clarify. To Catch a Killer is actually my first award-winning film. Before this film came out, my previous film, The Last Vendetta, had gone straight to distribution, so I didn't enter it in film festivals. I was trying to get my money back. So Catch a Killer actually,
get that bread.
Yeah, To Catch a Killer is actually my first award-winning film, and then the previous film, which I released a month after, won an award. But as for casting,
wait! I'm sorry to cut you off.
That's okay.
But could you let them know what awards has this film won?
We won the Best Suspense Short in the month of October at the Marina Del Rey Film Festival. We beat about 200 other films out in our category to win Best Suspense Short. And I think I posted a video, or I think I have the video somewhere where the guy announced that we won, and you can literally see my mouth go. So I'm like, we won? Because I knew we had some audio issues. So I thought it was going to be a problem. But when I talked to the organizers of the festival, they said their panel felt that the overall story and the acting far surpassed any small audio issues. And I was like,
oh.
Let me tell you something. No, go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so what I was saying was, when I started catching To Catch a Killer and I was talking to Ted, I was like, I don't know what we're going to do. And like I said, this is right around the time Sophia started working with us. And truth be told, if we don't cast Sophia as April, we don't make this film. Because I had been trying to find an April for about maybe 6 weeks. So without April, there's no film. We were just like, all right, well, maybe we'll film something else. And then once Sophia came on board, I was like, we need to find Kieran because we need an antagonist who is versatile and can convey, what I'm looking for. You know, because most sociopaths are normal until you get them behind closed doors, and then the crazy comes out. And when Aquil read for the Kieran part, we were like, okay. And when DJ referred Chico, and he was in his audition, and I was listening to his voice and his cadence, I'm like, okay, this guy could be the strong, silent type boyfriend who's kind of, you know, made some bad choices. And so that was easy for us to go with Chico as Connor, even though we kept thinking, oh, maybe we should make an action film while we're here too. Give him like an AR-15 and some Kevlar and let him
Hey, Chico.
And so with DJ was a referral, like he said, from one of the girls in his class. Her name was Bella. She actually read with Sophia, and she did a good job, but I think she was starting a clothing business, and so she had to drop out because she was devoting her time to getting her business off the ground. And so we filmed around the other two characters of Braxton and Serena because I hadn't cast them. Casting in the Bay Area is very, very challenging. So I'm very fortunate with a group of young actors that I was able to cast in this film because they all gave it 110%. They came and showed up every day. You know, I made sure that they had Psycho Donuts. I think we had pizza once or twice. I mean, we had some late night shoots where we were like, 3 in the morning.
The party scene was at night.
We had a couple of scenes at night, like
the whole scene.
Yeah, we were filming like until 3 in the morning on Sophia's birthday.
Yeah.
She was like, I have somewhere to go.
Yeah, and like going off of what you were saying earlier, like how I was able to memorize the lines. We were going for so long, and Jay was like, just do it over and over and over. So I was like, okay, like if I don't have it by now, like it's a problem. If I don't have it by now, it's a problem.
Let me share something with you real quick, C Street. Hold on. Actually, the other cast, Jason came in late. He was a referral from someone who's in my web series. Ted was in the original short, so I already knew what he had because we were in acting class together for like a year. And Cameron and Becca came out from LA. They're also from the Bay Area. So this is basically a Bay Area production. They were already here in LA filming, and they were a referral from someone in one of my shorts. So, and they're already working actresses, and they came, and when I saw the camaraderie between April, Sophia, Cameron, and Becca, I was like, oh, this is going to work out fine. This is great. I mean, the on-screen chemistry, I've worked with a lot of actors, but I've never seen a cast gel like so quickly.
Yeah, that was one of the best things is like literally everyone got along so well. No beef, no nothing. Everyone was so nice, very welcoming. We could all joke around with each other. I remember the scene that we shot at the party where me and Aquil's character are out on the balcony having a little chat, and DJ comes in. We had to shoot that scene. Oh God. So many times because me and Aquil, mostly me, kept just cracking up at DJ. I really feel like Devin was like made for DJ because you really did not have to give him a script. He just came in and we said go. And he was so like naturally hilarious. And I think we just clicked so well, and it made filming a little hard because like we just had great chemistry and the bond was super strong. We couldn't stay professional.
Right. Yeah, I think we were all comfortable with each other. I mean, I know I got like really comfortable, even though it was my first time, I was super comfortable. So it wasn't hard to really get into the character because we've spent long nights together at this point. Like you've seen me at my worst.
We might have a few photos of Aquil conked out in the background.
Like, Jay, why are you taking a photo at 3 a.m.? Like, come on.
She's like on her phone. So we got all kinds of photos of all kinds of stuff going on. But this guy, Aquil, let me tell you about this guy's dedication, C Street. We're filming the scene with him and Braxton. And Aquil looks over at Becca and he's like, you know, it's okay if you slap me. And she's like, oh, no. He's like, no, it's okay. Slap me. That's what the scene is. So I'm looking at Afton. He's my AD. And I'm like, she's going to slap the shit out of this little watch. And so we start filming and she's doing her lines and she hauled off and popped him in the face. Like you could hear the smack echo in the room. And Aquil looks at her and he pauses. And I'm like, got my hand up like, we're not yelling cut. Let's see what happens. And he's like, why'd you hit me? You didn't have to hit me. And I'm like, oh, he's real pissed. This is a good take. And that's the take that made it in the film because she literally slapped the shit out of him.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I wanted her to because I was like, I want it to be as real as possible. Like, I don't want to produce fake work that like looks forced. So I was like, I want to feel the pain so I can actually be in the character.
Oh yeah. I got a couple of shots to the face from Beck too. During our scene, I was my first time throwing a punch and first time taking a punch. It was several times.
Yeah, we had some people who had never done stunts before. I mean, doing stunts on camera and doing stunts in theater are totally different.
Right.
So it was fun shooting the stunts. I think there might be a blooper out there where Becca grabs Sophia and she pulls her back of the room, but then she slips and she falls on top of Sophia. Yeah. I think we laughed for like 15 minutes over this snafu. Like we couldn't stop laughing.
If you got some behind the scenes footage, we'd love to post it on here.
I'm gonna start posting some behind the scenes footage, some bloopers. We got some funny stuff.
Oh yeah, for those who want to know, the YouTube channel in which To Catch a Killer is going to be housed on, the link is going to be in the description. It hasn't been released yet, but when it's going to be, Jay, go ahead and let them know about that real quick.
So at the end of this week, we're just waiting on one more film festival for To Catch a Killer to run its festival course, and then I'm going to release all of my short films on my YouTube channel. I'm going to replace the web series link and put the short film link on there. So I believe I have all the films in order that you can watch them in: Caught in the Middle, The Last Vendetta, The Dawn, Lovebirds, and then To Catch a Killer. Because To Catch a Killer runs concurrent with the web series, which is why I've been talking to DJ and Devin to come out here and film in the web series so I can reverse link it. So there'll be an April name drop, Sophia, so we won't leave you out.
Yay!
But hopefully we can have a little mini reunion of Chico, DJ, Aquil, and I when they come out here.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that season 2. We're looking to start filming in April. Oh, coincidentally,
the sequel. Now, something happened during the film, and did anything special happen, Sophia?
Oh, jeez.
Maybe with the police, maybe, or something?
Oh, my God. So, So, it was a scene between me and Cameron's character when we were walking in the park and talking about the party that's going to happen later. And it did look a little sketch. So, it's Jay and, our AD. And you got 2 young-looking girls wearing, schoolgirl uniforms being filmed, in the park. And right in the middle of us filming a scene, that a cop came up because apparently, 2 cops came up because apparently someone called the cops on us for some suspicious activity. I don't know why, but they wanted to make sure that we were safe and everything was consensual. But I think we got it all.
They even asked if you guys are both over 18, remember?
Yeah, they asked if we were both over 18. But we got the whole thing captured on sound because we forgot to shut off the sound. So we got a whole, couple minutes of Jay trying to explain and out of it. But that was definitely a wacky experience. Something
Probably thought you.
yeah.
They probably thought you was trying to film an OnlyFans
Right.
film.
Something.
Right.
It's just
100%.
the life
That was something
of
crazy going on.
filming there in Hollywood. It is amazing. It is amazing. Yeah, everybody, let us know what you got going on in the pipeline. Everybody's time to share, and I want to know what y'all got going on. Clothing lines, you know what I'm saying? Upcoming films and past films. You know, this your time to shine right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's go
Yeah.
and start. Jay, we will let you go last because you know you the vet. Um, go with Sophie and then Chico and Quill and then Jay.
Right. Well, right now I'm taking a little break from acting, just working hard every day. But I will probably get back into it pretty soon. Maybe for the sequel.
Which is written, and I was threatened that if Devin dies, I'm going to see those hands. So
That's right.
spoiler: Devin does
Boy.
not die. But I did bring back a Quill in a flashback.
Right. So that should be fun. I'm really excited to see where that goes.
Don't forget the other
This movie holder. I'm sorry, but hey, look, I seen this jank. For those who are gonna see it, this movie got plot twists in terms like my man said, M. Night Shyamalan. Who, you know what I'm saying? Like
he had like 2 hit movies. Thanks.
he won awards for a reason. We'll put it like that.
Right. And then Jay has another film coming out that I co-wrote with him that I'm really excited to see where that goes to.
Is this the first film that you co-wrote?
Yeah, it's my first credit as a writer.
And how long did the writing process take?
Not too long. Jay did most of it.
Okay, so would you just put like the dots on the sentences and stuff, or did you put like actual words in the J?
She gave me invaluable input that I needed to help finish, shape, and develop the character of Riley. So when this story comes out, if you've seen To Catch a Killer or you get to know Sophia in person, you'll see that there's bits of Sophia, bits of April, what we shaped into the character of Riley, and then I might have thrown a little nerd stuff in there. You know, she's a Star Wars fan. She likes Cobra Kai. So I mean, I made Riley, she's a strong character. I don't want to spoil too much, but it's a good coming of age love story.
So basically you're saying that this is more personal, more deeper, having her involved, putting her in the script is more of a character character development and the overarching narrative of the character is way more fleshed out for being involved. Gary, the link in the jank is the link to his YouTube channel. When you know what I'm saying, when he's going to release it, it's going to be on his YouTube channel. So subscribe to his YouTube channel. I'll put the link in the description. So subscribe to his YouTube channel. When it comes out, you can see Quill, Sophie, Chico, DJ, Jay, all of them with the master performance. I'm telling you, I ain't even put them on here for no reason. It ain't winning no. Look, they beat 20 films for a reason.
200.
200. I'm not 20. I said, I'm sorry. 200 films. That's a lot. That's a lot, bro.
I mean,
Chico,
it's a good story.
It's a great story. It is a great story, man. Chico, talk to me. What you got going on? Music.
Right now, I'm doing it all. Right now, I'm trying to finish school. I feel like that takes the longest, of course. But I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm slowing down with school a little bit because I kind of like put my focus in other things, and I feel like school, I don't need that to get where I want to go in life. So I'm kind of like taking it a little slower and just, putting more effort into what I feel happy doing, and what I feel is going to get me closer to what I want to do. And I feel like school kind of holds me back with that a little bit. But I'm still going to finish it, of course. But I feel like I need to put my foot further into things that are gonna, bring me closer to like what I want to do and take care of
Um,
business.
what
And then so
school you
one
talking about?
thing,
High school or college?
Deanza, elementary school. Funny. No, Deanza College.
He's from DC, Chico. He probably doesn't even know that Dean's is a JC.
Yeah, it's a community college.
Okay. Junior
Hmm.
college. All right, bet. Got you.
So I'm supposed
Oh
to
yeah.
transfer
Okay.
soon, but I just need to finish a couple
Okay.
classes. But
We support you, bro. You know the best path too. You know what I'm saying? Like
hmm
Bill Gates, I think he ain't even finished college. So you know what I'm saying? They ain't, you know what I'm saying?
hmm
So what else you working on, my brother?
and then like I do like a lot of athletic stuff, like sports and stuff. And I played football, but it's kind of like iffy a little bit with timing and like school. But I still want to be an athlete, so I'm like, if football doesn't work, I'm gonna do track, of course. Because I like sprinting, and then I do boxing too on the side. So, but mainly I want to focus on like track and do like the 100 meter and see where that takes me. And I'm always in the gym a lot, and I have a fitness brand with like a friend, and so we have like a clothing line that we're like working on. And so we just got like some shirts made, and then we're gonna drop them tomorrow for the first time. And we've been trying to do this for a long time, so we finally got shirts dropping tomorrow. And then we do like a lot of Instagram videos and content and YouTube stuff and
Okay,
stuff like
what's the
that.
name of your clothing line?
It's called The Remaining.
And how can they
Remaining.
buy a shirt? If someone want to go ahead and buy a shirt, can they follow your Instagram to buy a shirt or
Yeah, on
cash out you
Instagram,
ship it?
it's at The Remaining underscore fit, and it's on there. And then we do like YouTube videos and stuff. So it's just like a movement sort of and a brand as well that people can follow and get inspired by.
Okay, I got all of y'all Instagram links in the description already, so they can
Hmm.
definitely hit your Instagram and find out the information. You want to go ahead and plug your YouTube in there?
Yeah, it's just The Remaining. That's
Oh,
it.
just the remaining.
Hmm.
What the little logo look like, so they can definitely know it's you though.
It's like a Earth logo, and it's kind of like melting, and it says Remaining across.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go ahead and check your joint out. I'm gonna check your joint out.
And there's like a whole backstory,
Anything
but
else
I
you
can
got?
save that for another
If you
time.
want to, if not a Quill, what you got going on, brother?
So right now, LA is actually starting to pick up. So every week I'm getting about 2 to 3 auditions. So right now I'm waiting. I'm waiting to hear back on 3 auditions that I did last week. One for ABC Network, one for Disney Plus, and then one for Netflix. And then this week I am auditioning for Euphoria for a lead role in that series through HBO.
Oh,
So big things here, hopefully, when COVID starts to lift. But other than that, I'm a working actor. So when I have the money, I try to be in classes at least 8 to 16 hours a week. Um, but I did just move out here about a month or two ago. So I'm trying to stack up my money a little bit so I can get to that point. But aside from that, I work security on the side at Union Station. So I'm just like a regular guy going to work, doing my auditions, not hoping to make it because with my mindset, like I'm gonna make it. Like there's no other option. Like you're gonna make it out here. So yeah, I'm just out here being a working actor, and hopefully you see my face in some big shows or big films coming up.
Absolutely, man. Speaking into existence, man. We definitely support you when you get them big roles, man. Slide on our little itty bitty channel, man. Show us some love,
Of
man.
course, of course.
You hear me? If they like you, man, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and push it to the limit, bro. Hit up one of brothers, hit up all them folks, you know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
forge those relationships, you know what I'm saying? Build rapport with those people, and you never know where it might take you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. That's what it is. Like once this like COVID starts to lift, I'm gonna start my networking thing and all that good stuff. But everything's virtual now, so you have Clubhouse, you have Instagram lives that you can do,
Yep.
and Casting Frontier has all these like clubhouses and lives that you can join. So there are so many resources for like
I post on
actors who are
Casting
trying to.
Frontier, Will.
You what?
I post on Casting Frontier because
Oh
I'm a producer, so I cast
yeah.
when I need to cast for my web series. It'll come up on Casting Frontier.
Oh, perfect. Well, for those of you that don't know, Casting Frontier is another web, like another program. What do you call it? Yeah, program where you can get
A
castings.
resource.
Yeah, you
resource.
can.
There you go. That's the word.
Yeah, it's a casting resource for not only actors but producers and directors who are trying to cast in the area that don't want to go through like the other places. I guess the other casting houses.
Mm-hmm. All right, Jay. So tell us what you got going on, and
Man, so
please.
about to finish this short film festival run with The Last Vendetta and To Catch a Killer. My web series pilot's out there. It's been really God's blessing in the last few months. I mean, 3 awards for my short films, 1 runner-up for my web series pilot. So, I can definitely say I feel blessed. I'm humbled. It's been a long time in the making as an actor and as a writer. It's just validation for me. But once these clear out, we're gonna probably start season 2 of my web series. Finish that up, and then I've been working on It's Complicated, the story that I wrote with Sophia. It's an LGBTQ piece. Like I said, it's a coming-of-age love story. I've had 6 different people read it. 3 of my friends that are straight, 1 of my friends who's in the LGBTQ community, 1 of my female friends who's part of that same community. And I've gotten really good positive feedback. So we're getting ready to start the crowdfunding phase on that. And then once that money starts pouring in, I can go to SAG and be like, look, my production company is now an LLC. The money's in escrow. Can we start pre-production? Because they won't approve it until X amount of money is in escrow. So we can pay the actors. And then once that happens, I'll be flying down to San Jose with my lawyer to pitch to Sophia to see if she wants to come on board as Riley. And we'll go from there. But I mean, either way, I found a sneaky way to get Sophia in the film, whether she can do it or not. She'll get paid as a writer because she contributed. So just waiting to figure out what we're going to work that out. But I mean, I found a way to sneak her in the film if she's too busy. We did some promo shots for To Catch a Killer when we couldn't decide which uniform to put her on. And there's one particular photo, and we're like, oh man, that is Katie / Riley. Because Sophia, I don't know if you know this, Sophia doubled up and played Katie in the opening scene of To Catch a Killer. I could not cast anyone to play that part. So I was like, hey, you playing like a dead girl? And she's like, what? And she's like, yeah, I can do the makeup. And I was like, oh, snap. So Sophia actually did the makeup on To Catch a Killer. So those special effects makeup, she did that. My special effects makeup artist from here mailed her the stuff. I don't know exactly what she mailed you, Sophia. It was like blood, right? And
yeah, she nailed me like blood capsules, a bunch of fake blood, a bunch of like wax to help make wounds and stuff, like open wounds. But yeah, I really liked doing the makeup. I've always liked doing like regular makeup, and I've done some like special effects makeup just like on my free time. So it was really fun to apply my talent in that way. I totally forgot I did that, but I doubled up.
yeah.
The dead girl in the beginning of the film.
So that dead girl,
there's a little Easter egg.
Hey, when I was writing It's Complicated, and I find it's a shared universe, so I connect my films. So even though you see Katie for all of 2 seconds in To Catch a Killer, her character has a lasting influence on 2 of the characters in my next film. So she's gone but not forgotten. So It's Complicated takes place about a year after To Catch a Killer. So that's my next project. My web series season 2, and then getting the film off the ground by June or July so we can have a nice summer shoot.
Right. So if you watch this one, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta check out the other ones.
Right. And I even wrote a scene for DJ and Chico. I guess a little spoiler. So in the event that if Sophia does this film, there's a party scene where she's dressed like Velma Dinkley. I spent money on that costume, Sophia. We're hoping you do. So, because you cut your hair, you look like Velma. What can I say? Anyway, there's this part where the character of Riley's walking with her friend, and DJ and Chico were in the scene. I have it written where they're in the scene, and DJ grabs Sophia, and he's like, April. And she's like looking at her like, what? And then he's like, oh, my bad. And then, Sophia was walking by, and then he looks at Chico, and he's like, yo, Connor, that girl look just like April. And then, we'll have Chico lean out like, because we'll have a couple of girls around Chico because he's getting his Mac on. His character of Connor is actually a football All-American. So I bought a little bit of Chico's athleticism, but I can't spoil To Catch a Killer 2. But yeah, he's an All-American wide receiver getting ready to go into the draft.
Hey, Chico. I hope Chico be up in that Jane too. And I know, like, man, like I definitely want to see more of a Quill in that Jane. I don't really know. And you said a flashback. I don't even know how much, in what capacity, and how much time. But it's like it's that thing in Hollywood where you make them fall in love with a character and then take them out the equation, and you just bring so much. You know what I'm saying? It just brings so much to the film. You know what I'm saying?
The character of Wes in my next film was based on my interactions with a Quill. So, like I said, when time comes, I'll reach out to a Quill. I'll probably have to talk to his agent and be like, look, I got this SAG ultra low budget film we're making. I wrote this character for a Quill. So a Quill would have what we call the first right of refusal. Since he was offered the role, I can go to him and be like, yo, do you want to do this part? And so he has what they call first right of refusal, just like Sophia. If they say no, then I don't have to worry about casting someone else because they turn the role down.
Gotcha. I like that, Jane, man. You should have seen my, hey, look, man. Hey, look, when it happened, bruh, I wish you could have seen my facial expression. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all want to see that. Like, when you watch these films and seeing people reactions, because this movie is full of suspense and it was executed well. How's the film being received to y'all, and what type of reaction y'all getting? How's it making y'all feel? Some of y'all being this your first film and stuff.
It's doing a lot better than I hoped. I'm getting a lot better reactions from people regarding my first performance, as well as everybody else. It's a lot of our first performances, and the feedback and the amount of film festivals it's getting in and doing well in is actually amazing for a lot of our first time working,
Yeah, I think it's totally like a cliche thing to say, like, you never know how big something is going to be. And I didn't quite know as my first film, like, how fun and how like big that this film was gonna get. And the fact that we, won our award and we've been in all these festivals, it's kind of like, whoa, like this is something I just did for fun. Just like a hobby. And it's gotten I've heard nothing but positive feedback. Like it's been really great, and I really enjoyed doing it. And I think everyone was on their A game for this film. It's really hard, speaking for everyone else, like I can't tell that it's your first film. You guys all did so amazing.
Yeah. And I think for me now, like actually being in my first film, a lot of actors say like, I don't watch myself like on TV. And because like when you watch something that you've like were a part of a project, like if you're a part of a project and then you watch it on TV, like the ins and outs, and you start to dissect everything, and you're like, oh, this is what happened at that part, and this is what happened behind the scenes, and oh, I didn't even really know these lines and things like that. So you don't even really get to like enjoy the film from a viewer standpoint. You're kind of still and the actor and the worker standpoint, if you kind of feel my drift.
Yeah, I hate watching myself. I feel like every time, I think I've watched the film maybe 3 times now, and every time I'm on screen, I'm like, oh.
Right. I'm like, oh my God.
Suddenly I'm on my phone. Oh, suddenly I have to leave the room. I can't watch myself on screen. I will literally start like, yeah, exactly, dissecting I'll dissect every like wrong thing that I'm doing and be like, I can't ever watch this movie again.
But that's
I
what makes you stronger.
have to agree with them on that, C Street. Even the work that I've done, every time I see myself on camera, I'm like, oh my God, this guy's trash.
Oh,
We're all our toughest critics. I'm sure we've all sat there and we watched the film. We're like, oh, I should have used this inflection, or maybe I should have done this, or opened my posture up more. And I like when I watch myself, I'm like, fuck, man, I know the camera has 10 pounds, but how many cameras are on me? I mean, I've lost a lot of weight during COVID, but even now I'm just like, this chunky monkey. Oh my goodness. God. Yeah, it's a tough critique. But I mean, I have to second what they said. Like, it was fun making this film. This is probably one of the best younger cast of non-union talent that I've worked with. And I mean, like I said, I was a little hesitant at first, but everyone just came. Like Sophia said, they brought their A game, and everyone was perfect. Like, if I can't see it in my head, I can't cast it. That's how I cast. If I can't see you in something, I can't cast.
Yeah,
makes sense. Chico, you still with us? You want to tell us how you feel? What type of reception have you got on your end, and how did it make you feel being the first time actor?
Repeat the first part.
I said, could you tell us about the reception that you got from your circle and your network from the film, from all of these plot twists in the movie? You know what I'm saying? I want to know what type of reactions have you been getting, and how does that make you feel being in your first film?
Well, I don't think anyone. I know I am the only one that really seen it, but like they seen like posts and stuff, and then I'll get like reactions from like what I post, and then like I'll tell like my mom or like my grandma. And they get excited, but I feel like they really haven't seen me what I really can do, my full potential, because a lot of stuff is new. So like I'm just like warming up right now. It's something a lot greater than this right now. So I feel like I'm at like my lowest point right now, and then eventually it's gonna I'm gonna set another bar from there. And it's cool,
bro. Hey, look, bro. I just started acting myself. You know what I'm saying? I look up the Jay Nunez as my mentor. He helps me in everything I do. You know what I'm saying? And like my first feature in the film wasn't nothing but like a blip of a second. You know what I'm saying? But it still doesn't take the fact of, you know what I'm saying, I was in a well-produced film, you know what I'm saying, the story was great, you know what I'm saying, and any praise that any of my co-actors get, you know what I'm saying, that's part of the team, anything from the director, you know what I'm saying, because it's horrible, you know what I'm saying, if you get up in a bad film, that can destroy your career, you know what I'm saying, you see what happened to, what's the dude that did Green Lantern, he couldn't get no roles for like 5 years.
Yeah.
5 years they blackballed that man.
Who we talking about?
What's his name? Ryan something.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, yeah. They blackballed that man, bro. They put all that money on that man, and this is what happened. The studio put all that money on that man, and he failed on Green Lantern. And no other studio will pick him back up in 5 years. He begged to get that Jane back up, and that's what revived his career. You know what I'm saying? So, even though it might be a small role for you, Chico, the fact that you're in the movie, a war-winning film, you know what I'm saying? It's so much more, and it means so much more. So when you say, "Hey, look," you put it on your resume or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You be like, "Yo, I was a part of a war-winning film." You know what I'm saying? Put that in bold letters. You feel me? You got screen time on that guy. I know who you is. You feel me? I seen the whole chain. So, don't look, you play the part in the front of the camera, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? And like I said, bro, you ain't even Try to get the joint like it was given to you. This might be something for you, bro. You might be athletic and everything, though, but you might be, you know what I'm saying? God might have put that in for you to play a specific type of role, bro. You know what I'm saying? You could be the Black Rock for us. You know what I'm saying? Holding it down for the hood.
Yeah.
You never know. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? It's some small roles to get you there, bro. You got enough time on that joint, bro. Oh yeah, DJ. I feel like you know what I'm saying. He ain't to me like he ain't really get that. He got a lot of time. He ain't really get that much time. But the dude stole the show and what he
Yeah.
was doing. My man stole the show without even showing his face. The bottle in his hand. You feel me? My girl Sophie looking at the bottle and like a quill. If you don't get me up out of this jank, bruh.
Yeah, better go somewhere.
It was pretty funny.
I love this drink, bro. I like that movie, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I like that movie, bro. All y'all played y'all part. I went, I think his name Ted Bonham. I wanted him to be in the jank because immediately I liked him. You know what I'm saying? I liked it. I think he was a real good cast. You know what I'm saying? I call
I
him Curly Hair.
I owe Ted one because we cut his scenes in the original, caught in the middle. So that's why I told Ted, I'm like, look, we gotta make a film. I feel like I owe you one while I'm up here in the Bay. And he was like, yeah, let's do it. I'm like, well, I got this script. It's called To Catch a Killer. And I had to rewrite it because the original story was completely different. It was a mother and daughter kill team. And yeah, it was a mother-daughter kill team, and I wasn't even in the film. It was one of the actors in my web series. He was going to investigate the case, and like I said, I was sitting there with my partner in crime, Tommy, working to rewrite it. And then when I got it done, you know, I mean, I should give Tommy credit too because I would read him the script. And now, in case you don't know who Tommy is, Steve Street, he's my friend's dog. And I would read the script to Tommy, and like if he wagged his tail, then I knew that page was going to stay. But there are other times where I would read him a page and he'd walk away, and I'm like, Tommy, what's that mean? Does that mean this page sucks? Come back over here.
I like it.
So
That's dope.
That's why we dedicated the film to Tommy because you know he was my little right hand when I was working on this script. I know he's a dog, but you know he was my little dude.
What Tommy at now?
He's in heaven now. He died last year.
Oh, gee.
He was sick right before I left, and then a couple of months after I returned to SoCal, my friend Tony called me up and he's like, "Hey, we had to put Tommy down today. He's been very sick." And I got to tell you, I cried like a baby for like a week. My heart was broken. I cried more for Tommy than I did my own dog that died a few months before.
Yeah, they say dogs be like family members. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my friend Tony, who's one of my producers, he was like, you know, Tommy took to you immediately. And I'm like, I don't know what that means. Like, it's because I was giving him beef jerky or like, what's really going on? So that's why I dedicated the film to Tommy.
That's what's up. Tommy, that's what's up, man. Any other stories y'all want to share with us? Y'all, we can just free talk now. You know what I'm saying? It's a great movie. What's the other one? Caught in the Middle. I'm gonna have that link in the description too, because that was a nice jank. Because I watched all of that one too. But I'm gonna rewatch it.
So I can tell you definitely one thing: people that work in my films go on to do bigger and better things. Like Erica was in the original Caught in the Middle, and then her next thing was the Pink Power Ranger on Samurai. Kyle, who was in the first film, went on to do Entourage. David Marciano was already on the Emmy Award-winning show The Shield. He was our big star in that film. So all of you are going to blow up.
Everything happens in time.
Exactly. Like everyone seems to blow up if they're in one of my films, and then me, I'm kind of like, am I gonna have rent next month?
Yeah. You hear Chico? You hear that? Chico, Sophia, Quill, all them chains be blowing up, bro. Like you never know. What's that? Black Panther? They hiring. They looking for roles, bro. You never know, bro. If you was in the Jay Nunez film, that means that he seen something in you, bro. That means other people will see something in you as well. You know what I'm saying? Get up in that jank.
I like
Kick the door down. You athletic, your legs strong, cause I don't know what, bruh.
Yeah.
I know you can do it.
what I
Jay
was saying.
definitely gives you like the materials you need when you have that tunnel vision. If you want to continue to go further in this career, you definitely will get your materials if you do a project with Jay.
Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a project with Jay. I'm all the way over here in Southeast DC, man.
We're gonna get you in something. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, that's goals. That's way down the line. That's goals. They sending me my SAG voucher, but it got lost in the mail. In a couple of years, maybe.
Just call your local SAG office, give them your social security number, and they'll run it and they'll issue another one.
Hey, look, they in trouble now, bro. They got a SAG office in Maryland too.
Yeah, I can't even imagine the film back east. I'm good on that. I had a hard enough time in the Bay Area. I can't even imagine what it's like in a smaller market.
Right.
Yeah, it's nothing. Like if you was SAG up here, bro, you gonna be sitting for a long time. At least is the way I see it, the way how it's set up. I don't know, maybe things might open up, like you know what I'm saying, a little bit after this whole quarantine situation. But I just started in January. But the way I be seeing the listings, non-union, non-union, non-union. You know what I'm saying? But I guess when they did like the Wonder Woman movie up here, the Creed movie up here, I guess that was union. I don't know.
Yeah, Wonder Woman. It's a SAG film. They filmed the opening scene at the mall, a block away from my house.
Okay, they did some filming in Virginia, and that's how the people up here, the big actors, like the dude I interviewed, Ricky Kelvin Branch, he was in Wonder Woman, and they did the filming in Virginia, whatever. And I do not think he is SAG. But it was a very small, I don't even know if it was a speaking role. It might have been a speaking role, I'm not too sure. But it was very, very, very small. He was in the little training or whatever. But you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, if it was like a non-speaking role, he doesn't have to be SAG. So it was probably like you said, he was in probably a SAG video. What'd you say?
No, I'm saying like if you're non-union and you work in a SAG film, you can go around that with speaking lines.
Yeah.
The production has the option to Taft-Hartley you.
Got you.
Oh yeah, the tap. That was the Jane you were telling me about. All right, so explain to me a little bit about that because I think he wanted. So it was like limited lines or something like that.
So there's the Taft-Hartley rule is basically it usually works for the television or bigger production companies. So let's say I was on TV, I had my own TV series, and I'm like, hey, Quill, I need you to be in this. He's like, oh, I'm non-union. That's fine. So he comes on my show. He does what we call an under 5, which is a supporting role or a day player. He does his lines. When he leaves, he gets a SAG voucher. We have to pay him the industry standard. I think it's $700 for the day if he does 5 lines or less. And then we take that paperwork and then we send it to the union office in Los Angeles and we Taft-Hartley him. So we pay his $3,000 initiation SAG fee. And then he's responsible for his SAG dues after that.
Oh man, that's like initiation.
Yeah, if you're Taft-Hartley on a major film or television show, the production picks up your initiation fee. They're paying for you to get into the SAG. So I've seen it happen once or twice in my time working on television. And I'm like, this girl just started a week ago and now she's union?
That's amazing.
I mean, it's all about your hustle. Like I was union eligible 6 months after I moved here, but they tell you do as much non-union work as you can, build up your reel, get it ready for agents and stuff. And then, ready to join. And I waited 3 years and I joined when it wasn't ridiculous. I think I joined, it was like $1,400. Now it's like $3,000.
$3,000, and you got to be eligible to even pay.
Well, SAG has a payment plan now, so times are hard. You can
now
work like making a car payment. So, like if a Quill picks up a union voucher somewhere or 3, and he's eligible, like he can call SAG and be like, hey, I want to get on a payment plan because no one has $3K lying around. I don't.
You hear me?
Might have $2K.
If I was to get on SAG, I would immediately have to move from DC or just not get no roles.
I mean, they film in New York and they film in Atlanta. Those are hotbeds too.
Yeah,
in New Jersey a little bit.
Jersey.
But right now, there's
no. Those
bunch
shooting
of
films,
SAG.
nah, they don't really be doing it like that. They don't be doing it like that.
Yeah, like you said, right
Yeah,
now there's
pretty
not a
good,
whole
man.
bunch of SAG productions going on. So like, if anybody who's watching this is trying to get SAG, like I would wait until after COVID.
Yeah, that's
Most definitely.
I have to read over all the new guidelines for COVID if we start production of season 2. That's why we're holding out to make my next film by June-ish, July, because we have a feeling, SAG sends us emails saying, hey, this is the new COVID procedures. We think it's going to wind down by summer. So they have resources for us, but it's like, well, I need the virus to go away so I can get this film ready. So
I'm ready to go see it. What's the release date again?
What?
What's the release date again? I'm ready to see it.
That film's not coming out until probably December, January of next year because we haven't started filming yet.
Okay, just in the script development.
Yeah, no, the
You riding through Chico? I see you driving, bro. Where you stopping at?
What did
I'm in the passenger backseat.
Passenger backseat, sitting at the hood.
Chico, pick me up some Psycho Donuts and mail them to me.
What's Psycho Donuts?
Psycho Donuts. Remember we were eating those on set? Who said that?
He said Psycho Donuts.
Oh, C Street. So there's this place up north, and I think it's on the border of Campbell and San Jose. Yeah. And so my AD and my director of photography, my DOP, I'm like, look, I got Quill and Sophia coming in fucking at 8 o'clock in the morning to film. I know we just got off set at like 2 in the morning. Can you grab something to eat? And they're like, oh yeah, we'll go to Psycho Donuts. And I'm like, what's Psycho Donuts? And they're like, oh man, you've never been to Psycho Donuts? No, I live in LA. Wow, how can I get to Psycho Donuts? So they bring these donuts to set, and I open the box, and I swear to God, I think a little bit of drool might have come out of my mouth because those donuts were. We got.
Hey, hold on, I'm a donut dude, man. Who gonna send me some Psycho Donuts, man? I'm trying to try some of these chains, man.
I think I'm gonna post a picture of Psycho Donuts in one of my posts tomorrow. It's a funny little caption. It's got Bex, Aquil, and Sophia in it, and the caption's gonna be when you find out your actress ate the last Psycho Donuts. So there might be someone tied to a chair. I don't know. I can't give it away, but it's a Psycho Donuts post because I've been looking at pictures lately, and I'm like, I need some Psycho Donuts. But we actually tagged each other earlier on when we were filming, like who wanted which donut. Mm-hmm. I love Psycho. I would move back to the Bay Area for Psycho Donuts and Poor Boys, but Poor Boys is closed. So.
Oh yeah, I had Po' Boys. I ain't never had some Psycho Donuts. I definitely appreciate. I got the money. Somebody send me some Psycho Donuts. I want all variety, 2 dozens, variety flavors.
Just stay away from the Michael Jackson. You can't put it next to the donut holes because they're too small. Sorry, Mike. I know that joke was bad, but yeah, we went in there. They had donut holes next to the Michael Jackson. And the girl didn't get the joke at the store. She was kind of looking at me like
the donut holes
looking at me now like. Basically, my point is the donuts are good. They're worth eating. They made our early morning call times go a lot faster.
There's a lot of late night, early morning calls.
And stunts. We did a lot of stunts in the morning too, in the kidnapping scene.
Oh, another scene that took forever to film.
Yeah,
I got a great one of Aquil dropping Sophia into the fence.
I feel like there's a few where Aquil dropped me.
Oh, sorry.
we got Sophia took a beating in this film. On camera, off camera, during filming. People falling on her, punching her, throwing her in the pool at the rap party. I mean,
oh my gosh.
We treated her like a little sister.
I should have honestly just shown up with a helmet. It was a lot.
Yeah, it would have helped.
But yeah, before we get out of here, I just want to shout out Beck and Cameron, 2 very good actresses that I work with. When I worked with you first. I don't know. Why did I just blank on your name?
Sophia?
Sophia
Sophia.
with an F.
Because I was getting you mixed up because I got you mixed up with Beck.
My name
Anyway,
is right there.
I know. I can't see. Okay. Anyway,
Worked
so
with
I had well, forget that happened. So I worked with Sophia first, and then Sophia was a really good actress, and so I was like, oh wow, like she's really good, like she makes me want to be better. And then like I had met Cameron and Beck, and like they were like experienced already as well, and so I was like, oh wow, so they're actually like going like balls to the wall, so like let me bring my A game. So shout out to those girls who aren't here but also did an amazing job.
The women definitely carried this film with their performance.
Well, yeah.
Plain second.
Yeah.
Women, I get compliments on all three actresses every time I'm in like a festival and we're doing this kind of chat thing. They're always asking about the female lead and supporting actresses, and I'm like, I mean, they're all very talented. They're all going to go far. And then they're like, oh yeah, the guys were good too. I'm like, thanks.
The girls carried. It's okay.
I mean, you know, I just have to accept the fact that the women carry this movie and the guys were just second fiddle to them.
Oh, my ego has been blown up so big right now.
I mean, but you can tell people, you can say, well, I'm an award-winning film actress. I mean, it's not a lie.
Definitely not.
I mean, I've been going around telling people, oh, no, I'm a two-time award-winning director. Two-time.
As you should.
So I'm actually very humble. I give a lot of credit to my cast. We don't win an award without this cast.
Okay.
So
yeah, not a lot of films win awards in general. It's prestigious.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that everyone who worked on this film and it's their first film was able to hit a home run their first time out with an award and get recognition.
Right.
Yeah.
I hope to see y'all in some more films. But like Akil said, man, let's go ahead and get some shout outs. Who y'all love, y'all co-workers. Go ahead, we're gonna do that. Go ahead, put your folks on.
Go ahead, Aquil.
Oh, I thought that was my shout out, but anyway, I'll shout out to my family. I'll just give a little shout out to my family. I have a really big support system. All my family supports me 100%. Will work on lines with me, run lines with me, read for me, whatever I need. My family is there. My mom, my sister, they all do it for me. So shout out to them. Wouldn't be here without y'all.
Yeah, I'll give the same shout out. I have an amazing support system behind me. All my family knows how much just performing arts in general mean to me. I have amazing friends. I have an amazing partner in my life who, you know, keeps me humble, but also supports me so much. Speaking of which, I want to give a shout out to my boyfriend's YouTube channel. I'm gonna plug that in.
What's the channel?
I would be a bad partner if I didn't.
What's the channel name? Put that in there. Tell them how they can subscribe to his channel and what type of content does he drop.
Absolutely. So if anyone is feeling nostalgic about Pokemon or Pokemon card collecting, you can go follow Unfocused Hobbies and learn about all the things you need to know about grading and about which cards have the most value and all that sort of stuff.
How many subscribers does he have?
He has, I gotta check. He only has 7 subscribers now. It's still a very new thing.
It's called Unfocused what?
Unfocused Hobbies.
All right. Check out Unfocused Hobbies, right? And tell them if you want to do a video collaboration and explain this channel and introduce yourself, you know what I'm saying? And explain to my audience how this Pokemon thing works, because I mean, obviously, you know what I'm saying, it's trending all over the world, you know what I'm saying? People eating up the content, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you want to do a video collaboration, whatever, tell them holler at me.
I'll let him know.
No Pokemon Go on that channel?
No, Jay.
Sorry. Some of us are still playing Pokemon Go.
You still playing Pokemon Go?
Some of us are living in 2021.
My account was suspended for spoofing. Oh, my account was suspended temporarily, and then I put it down for like a year. But now,
okay, so how far you in the game? You a Pokemon master?
I mean, I'm a level 38, and I've got regionals because, like I said, I was spoofing. I was jumping across the world, stealing Pokemon in other countries. You can't get here in the States. And then I got caught, and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna ban your account for 30 days." So I was like, "Ban this." And then I started working on It's Complicated during pandemic, and I just started playing Pokemon Go again. So, but yeah, I like Pokemon Go. In fact, Sophia traded me a Pokemon I didn't have and couldn't find here in LA. And she traded it to me, and I evolved it, and I was like, Kanto region, done.
Yeah.
Pokemon I needed in that region. Now you hooked me. I have to go back and check. It shows me under the. It was a pink one. I know it was a pink one, and you're like, yeah, I got plenty of these. Right. And she traded it off to me, and I was like, that's what's up. So I was hyped.
Yeah.
Chico.
I think we're good. Chico, you gonna plug anything else? I need one of them t-shirts.
What you got, brother?
I'm gonna shout out to my family, of course, because without them I wouldn't be here. I'm gonna shout out my fitness page, and then my partner, who I do like the fitness page with. His name is Mike, and you can find him on Instagram too. His name is Michael_Anthony.R. He's who I do everything with, like the fitness stuff and all that. And then I have a videographer and like a camera guy that I do a lot of stuff with, like short films too. And his name is Rich Visuals, and you can find him on Instagram too. And he's like really good with like edits and videography stuff. So if you ever need someone to do behind like camera stuff, he's the guy. For any short film, he'll do it. He's good at it.
I'm gonna throw one shout out because I don't really shout out that often. My series producer and who's helped me with my filmmaking, my mentor, Ruben Avitia. You can follow him at Ruben Avitia 007. That's RUBENAVITIA 007. He's got an award-winning web series that he was making when I was up north. 24 wins in his web series. 24 wins. It's called Just the Tip. That's the name of it. JTT series. It's hilarious. It's a comedic story basically about like Latino actors trying to make it big or other actors who are being held down. It's just comedy. It's great. It won a gazillion awards, gazillion nominations. So I got to plug my mentor, Ruben Avitia, my AD Afton Scholes, my DOP Aiden, all the actors I've worked with who have been helping me get these wins along the way. Like I said, these two, Aquil and Sophia, this movie goes nowhere without their casting. You got to have your heroine and you got to have your antagonist. So, you know, I'm just thankful and blessed that everything is coming together right now. And hopefully the next film, I'm going to have a statue. I'm trying to win. So
manifest it.
I'm trying to manifest it because we're going to hit all the big festivals next year. Tribeca, Sundance. You know, if I can get a Golden Globe out of it, I'll take it.
Hey.
Champagne Wishes and Caviar Dreams. I would shout out a significant other, but that kind of ended not too long after I came back. So, but hey, thank you for your support. You know who you are. So,
hey.
Thank you for returning the ring.
So she ain't Dr. Dre wife you.
No, she's more like Flavor of Love at this point. So,
okay.
Not throwing shade, just using a different TV show. But thank you for having us on here, C Street. I appreciate it.
Hey, man, thanks for coming on. Everybody, Jay, Sophie, DJ, Chico, Aquil. Man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all can hit me up on Instagram, whatever, and say, hey, look, I want to do another interview. I love that. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. We out here supporting all actors.
Chico wanted me to say that he is sorry, but he lost signal at the location he's at, but he wanted to say bye to everyone and thank you for having him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you for
Appreciate
having
you,
us, man. I
Chico,
really
for
appreciate it.
doing that.
Absolutely. This is so great.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. Also, send me y'all links just in case. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all links, but send me y'all links so I can put it in the description about some people watching. But I already got y'all Instagram. But as far as like y'all clothing line, music, or whatever have you, your IMDb's, if you want to put it in here, let's go ahead and
Yeah.
put it in there. I appreciate y'all time. About to go ahead and end this jank. See y'all later. Y'all have a good day.
All righty.
I'll see ya.
Thank you so much for having us.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Oh, Chico came back with the peace sign. I see it. Nice. I said